Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rytan number RY57 plug spinner. This sort of tool is used to assist in getting a plug opened up. Sometimes a plug will resist picking open but will pick in the opposite direction. In cases like this, the best solution is to spin the plug back past the shear line and over to the open position. There's a link below this video to the installation instructions, or the instructions I should say, that come with the tool. And this is what it'll look like. This video will serve as visual evidence of the plug spinner and also a brief overview of the usage of the tool. It will, when you pull the two red handles away from you, you can rotate that freely. You can spin that. The plug follower, or the plug spinner, operates on the principle that you need speed and power to spin the cylinder plug past the shear line without causing the lock to relock. The Rytan RY57 plug spinner will do the job time and time again, all with the simple push of a button. Here's how it works. If the lock cylinder's plug needs to be turned to the right to get it to unlock, you'll start with rotating the tool to the right. And then accordingly to the left, you'll rotate the tool to the left. To set this, pull the, you can see that these handles will move in and out a bit. Start by pulling them apart to the point where you can rotate them. Rotate about a quarter turn in either direction, whatever direction you need to go. I'm going to go to the right. Go about a quarter turn. And then as you go about a quarter turn, push in and then continue to turn until you get to a point where it locks in position. You may not have noticed that, but let's pay closer attention to the area here, and you'll see where it starts to turn. About a quarter turn, and then push in. Oh, you can't see that. Push quarter turn, and push in, and it'll click open. You may have seen that it revealed itself a bit there. But as you turn it a quarter turn, then start to push together and continue to turn, it'll click in place. You'll feel it in the palm of your hand. At that point, the tool is ready. You can tell that it's ready because the button is sticking out. And when I simply want to set that to work, I will hold the tool so as not to interfere with the black shaft, but where I can hold it like this without interfering with the black shaft and depressing the button. I'm going to control it so we don't see what, so I don't drop it. It rotates, and actually it turns substantially, and it does so quickly that you can't even see it on the camera. It's horizontal here, and I'm going to, okay, turns back the other direction 180 degrees basically. And that's how that works. Once the plug spinner is ready, insert the tip of the plug spinner's blade into the lock's keyway as far as possible. Turn the plug spinner and lock plug until the plug is 45 degrees from either direction as required of the lock position. Hold the tool steady by the push button knob assembly only and push the black button with your thumb. The lock's plug is now in the proper picked open position. Okay. Sometimes you can only get the cylinder open with it being at a specific degree. The plug spinner allows you to reorient the plug to the opposite position so that you can continue with the removal process. The plug spinner is what does that. Okay. Now the name Rytan is quite synonymous with not only locksmithing tools, but great quality key machines. I have owned a Rytan RY200 for 20 years, and it's rock solid. I enjoy that tool because it's made of very high quality components. It's heavy, which doesn't necessarily mean high quality, but it's nice because it stays on the work table without moving, which is nice. The tool's ability to dial, or your ability to calibrate it incredibly finely, is very possible with the Rytan RY, at least the 200 that I've used, so that you can get it exactly to where you need it, down to, you know, I use a 3/1000th of an inch kit, and I have no problem getting it dialed into the exact specifications. It takes time to get it perfect. You know, a handful of keys, let's say, generally. But once the cutter is replaced, or let's say maybe sharpened, or you change the gauges, the ability to get it recalibrated is always 100%. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Rytan products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the master machine parts list, which is very handy. They, as you can probably tell, I can't say enough about the quality of their key machine, and I would not hesitate at all to suggest that you review their product when it comes to that. Now they get into a lot of key cutting equipment that I don't personally have a need for, but I'm partial to Rytan, and I'm partial because of my personal experience with the product line. If you have any questions on the Rytan RY57 plug spinner or any other Rytan product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.